So I have a problem, and I think Brian has the same problem, and I think most of you watching probably have the same problem too. I have a terrible time sitting down and focusing and getting stuff done. I probably have a little bit of ADHD, and it's something that both Brian and I have talked about in the past. We both have to have really solid, concrete ways of getting things done, otherwise it's extremely easy for us to get distracted. So over the years of doing creative work, we've come up with a couple of methods to help keep that focus for longer, and just ways to be more productive, and I want to share with you guys the ones that work best for us. All right, so the first tip I have for getting work done and avoiding distractions is to find a distraction-free zone. We're sitting here in my new office. Done, we can close the door, we can just keep stuff out away from us, but also just go and find a place where there's nothing else going on. It's about also finding a place that inspires you to work. I know Brian really likes to go to coffee shops and sit down in the library and put my headphones on, everything's quiet, there's nothing else going around me, and just kind of be in a spot where you don't have to worry about anything else, just purely thinking of that creative task that you have to get done. Speaking of local coffee, got some Cafecito coffee right here. All right, so our second note here, ironically, is putting distractions away. This right here is my notes of the video. However, this is a distraction. When it comes to creative things, your phone is not your friend. When you have a big stack of creative work to be done, take this, get rid of it. Find a spot that you can put your phone in a drawer somewhere, just somewhere where it's not super easy to reach down and grab your phone. I did read a statistic that every time you pull out your phone and look at it 3 seconds, it creates a mental block that will last 20 minutes to get back into your workflow. Phone, not your friend. Third tip for you guys, set aside a specific time, make a routine to get your work done. 5 in the morning, go for a run, get in the office by 7 and just start working. Whether that's play video games until noon and at 1 o'clock you hit your grind. Figure out when your brain is the most active and productive. Just make a time where no matter what's gonna happen, you're gonna be grinding out that work. Grinding is such a hustler word, you know. You didn't write in an inappropriate meme. I had to make something up. Yeah. So my fourth tip for being extremely productive, scroll down a little bit. When you see the like and subscribe button, hit both of those. Got him. All right, actual fourth tip, make sure you set a time every 1 hour, 2 hours, get up and just take a quick 5 to 10 minute mental break from your work. It's proven that the human brain cannot focus with full efficiency on a task for more than an hour to 2 hours. I use the Windows Clock app as a built-in productivity timer. You can set it to about 1 hour, and every 1 hour, it'll remind you to take a 20-minute break. Big thing I like to do, go for a walk. I personally like to do a couple of push-ups, beat up the guy who works next to you. That's always a great bet. He's still got 2 black eyes from last week, but we got a ton of stuff done. The way your brain works and focus is very scientific. So just make sure you're taking that time away to let your brain do what it needs, and it'll help you be much more productive for much longer. And my final tip for being extremely productive, and this one's a huge one, this one's super important, nothing else from this video, just take this one tip. Switch from using Premiere Pro to freaking DaVinci Resolve, okay? He can confirm, he's working in Resolve right now. He's not actually. All jokes aside, we love everyone except the people who use Premiere, and I hope you guys are getting lots of work done and being very productive. Let us know if you have any other tips for productivity, any other ideas and things that work for you. Currently, one of the best things that I found for productivity is just making someone else do your work. Works so well because they get it done, and if they don't, they're fired. And on that note, I'll see you guys in the next one.